This is going to be your guide to using the Pokemon Pass in Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, and most likely, Pokemon Sword and Shield. So the first Pokemon Pass event is now available with a Shiny Pikachu or Shiny Eevee, so let's figure out how all of this crazy stuff works. And for starters, you need to download the Pokemon Pass onto your smart device, but when you do, you need to also log into your Pokemon Trainer Club account and then activate your Pokemon Pass settings. So my profile, new tab for Pokemon Pass settings, agree to the terms, and then you're going to be good to go from there, which brings us to the biggest question. Can some kid just roll up into a Target, snap a picture of the QR code, post it on Twitter, and then everyone has access to the event? No, that's not how it works. However, I need everyone to watch the entirety of this video because there are so many nuances. There's so much crazy stuff behind this because it's not a terrible event. I've already seen a lot of outrage. I've already seen a lot of anger towards Pokemon Pass, but this is one of the greatest things that the Pokemon company has done because for starters, codes are not region locked. We learned this with the Mewtwo event that's happening in Japan. So there's people in EU, there's people in Canada, there's a lot of people that can't make it out to a Target that are kind of upset saying, well, I can't get to the event, or I don't have a Target in my area, so how's that fair? I mean, Japan has already had a Mewtwo for the movie, and don't worry guys, if Pokemon Pass isn't available in your area, it will be available soon, and it will most likely get a regional equivalent. There's not GameStop in the UK, but you guys could go and grab Zeraora codes at game stores and stuff like that. And this is actually better for people that live in like different regions and crazy stuff like that, since the codes are not region locked. If someone has a Japanese Mewtwo code from pre-ordering a movie ticket, they can just hand it to you and then you can redeem that in your Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee, even if you're in Europe, Canada, America, South America, anything like that. And these codes are the same. Another reason why this is amazing is because you can get extra codes. So it even says that, like, when you go into the area, it actually activates, like, hey, now you can scan a picture, now you can scan the QR code, now you can do that, and I have to give tons of credit to Local Maple for putting in the test, finding it out. He tried to, like, go outside the Target to see if it would work, but it didn't. You had to actually be close enough to where they were hosting the event for your app to do it, and then you're pretty much there already. So it's not like, you know, you print out a picture of it, and then you snap it in the parking lot of Target, and then you peace out. Now, you still have to go into the store. You pretty much have to engage with the actual event as it's set up. But either way, you can get more codes, and you're allowed to get 3 codes per Trainer Club account, which means if you have multiple Trainer Club accounts, you're able to get multiple codes, and that's when you can start sharing it. So if you have a friend that is in Europe, or if you're a European person that has a friend in America, they can get extra codes for you, and then you can redeem those in your Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. And there's going to be a lot of ways that a lot of codes are going to be able to be used. So I think that's a pretty nice little feature right there. So it's kind of like if you go into GameStop and they just give you a little stack of cards. I mean, this could be better than going into GameStop or Target previously. Sometimes store only gives you 1 code. Sometimes they only give you 2. Sometimes they give you 6. Who knows? And I heard for some people, they even ran out of Zeraora codes. So this is going to guarantee no codes will run out. It's easy for people to get multiple codes. You can even trade those. Like if someone wants an event Eevee, you can be like, hey, I'll give you this event Eevee or Pikachu code for a shiny Ninetales or something. I don't know. So there's going to be a good amount of economy here. It's not just like one person smartphone has to show up to Target. You can actually help out your friends, and there's going to be a lot of codes that can be available from this. And one thing I want to point out is I feel like the Pokemon Company changed their website on me, because I did a video covering this when they talked about the Pokemon Pass May 1st, and this is what the bit.ly linked to. This is what the Pokemon website looked like, but now it has all this fancy stuff, and I don't remember it looking like that, where it actually gave the full details. This app delivers exclusive digital rewards to your Pokemon Trainer Club account owners when they are at designated retail locations. See, it says retail locations. It's not only Target forever. There's going to be some GameStop. There's going to be some probably other areas. Your region will vary, as it always does. I don't understand why people are so upset. And then maybe you guys are going to get the same shiny Pikachu and Eevee in the UK and Canada and all those other areas when the app becomes available to you, or maybe you'll get exclusive events as well. It's happened in the past with certain VGC stuff, so yeah, don't worry about it. Pokemon usually finds a way of getting these guys to everyone. If you're an account owner and enter a participating Target store, Pokemon Pass will use geolocation. Aha! There it is. to automatically notify you of nearby reward offerings. Also, you can, I really like the Pokemon Pass because it's modernizing Pokemon events in a really clean way. You get notifications, it tells you go to this store for this event, you go there, and then it opens up. You know, the app will then guide you through several prompts, including one to scan the special QR code. So the app does it autonomously. I don't think there's going to be any cheats or hacks for that, in which case the Pokemon event won't be as legitimate, so that's the thing. And then you can claim your Shiny Pikachu or Eevee. Shiny Pikachu, level 10. And that's the thing, like, they're making all the events for Pokemon Let's Go super low, so it's not like you get a level 100 Mythical and then you body the entire game, or some kind of, like, crazy level 100 Legendary or level 50 VGC Pokemon. It's pretty balanced like that. So, Shiny Pikachu, Thunderbolt, Double Kick, Double Team Thunder. I feel like that Thunder is actually a couple levels early. And then we have Shiny Eevee with Double Edge, Iron Tail, Helping Hand, and Facade. So, yeah, actually some pretty good stuff right there. And I want to go and redeem this inside of my game, because one thing to note about Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee is that we've only had 3 events. And we're in May right now, which feels really weird for a main series Pokemon game and mystery gift communication, because there was the Pokeball plus Mew. There was the Mewtwo event, which not everyone knows about. And finally, we actually have like a more standardized code thing. But here we go, via internet. So maybe there'll be an internet code or internet event for everyone at some point. We have code password. Then we have mystery gift as well. So let's go and put in that code or password. Okay, so after entering the code, you get to this little screen right here. You still have the option to back out. And I wanted to know how this works. So me and someone else from the Discord were waiting like right here to press the button to claim the gift. Now he just claimed his, so I want to know if I'm going to be able to claim mine on top of this. Receiving your gift, error as a card. Oh man, okay. So it looks like update failed, you cannot receive the gift. Okay, so that's how it works. I want to know like how fast it happened, but we didn't like sync it up good enough. All right, so that actually takes the code. So I was trying to find out a way if you could cheese it. Like if you all enter the code, you all get on the same screen and you all press A at the same time. But I don't think it works that way. So the code is pretty foolproof in a way. And when you claim the code, the event Pokemon is just going to hop straight into your Pokemon box. So I'm also going to show that because I got some extra codes from people in Discord. Alright, cool. And it looks like there's no problems if you get kicked out from claiming an event that someone is claiming at the same time. New code. Shout out to Like and Luxray. He hooked me up with this one. We got backups. Everyone was on it. We wanted to figure out how this event worked because this is something like we've never seen in Pokemon before. Also, I hit up Madame Celadon, so I got a Shiny Pikachu. We're going to see if the event works with Madame Celadon. It doesn't work with the Mew event, and I don't know if the Mewtwo is already like predetermined nature or anything. So now we go into our Pokemon box, because that's like the crazy thing. You don't go into a Pokemon Center. If I ran into a Pokemon Center, there's not going to be any delivery man. There's not going to be any way to claim it. So the Pokemon just goes into your box. And I kind of don't know how to feel about that, because soft resetting for Pokemon is kind of tedious, but it also works like when you get legendaries and stuff, so you can keep resetting until you get the right nature, until you get a decent enough IV spread, but at least with hyper training, that's not much of an issue anymore. There's also a few other things, like in Pokemon Sun and Moon and Pokemon Ultra Sun, Ultra Moon, I still have like 10 event Pokemon that I need to claim. So with this, it kind of takes that off of me. It's like, all right, it's yours. Here's the event. Don't cheese it. GG. And that's going to be a Shiny Pikachu. Let's check the summary, see how the boy stacks out. Lacks nature. Good. At least we didn't roll the chance for it to be timid, because that's what I have set up right now. And, wow. No IVs. Okay, so it's not like that this is going to be a mirror of your starter Pokemon, which is for some reason something I was feeling about. Like, would this be 31 IVs like your starter Eevee or starter Pikachu? Now it's as if you just went out, grabbed a wild Pikachu, grabbed a wild Eevee. It doesn't get to do anything special. It just, you get a shiny Pokemon of the opposite one inside of your games. And I think that's everything about the event, guys. So yeah, the biggest thing I need to say is this is actually amazing from the Pokemon Company. People just need to stop hating just because, it's my music. Wait a second. There we go. People need to stop hating just because it's Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee. The Pokemon Company is making events more accessible with this. That way there's no chance of running out of codes, because I feel like Pokemon Sun and Moon, or not Sun and Moon, Pokemon Sword and Shield codes are going to be a lot more valuable, and they could just run out instantly. Maybe since this is the first Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee event, this would have also risked running out codes, because there's going to be a lot of kids and parents playing Pokemon Go, sharing events like and stuff like that. That's it. On that, the event runs from May 11th through June 23rd. So large window. If you're just shopping, you know, if your parents only like get groceries once every 3 weeks or a month or something, you just get like a massive haul. Still got some good opportunities to do it. So yeah, we're going to see how this scales in the future, and that's pretty much everything you need to know about the Pokemon Pass, Pokemon Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee at this time. Can't cheese it, you get your Pokemon, seems very fair to me. If you guys enjoyed the video, I hope you all have a nice day. Thank you very much for watching.